so I'm not sure how we're going to get the game started. And of course, in typical fashion, we are going to be starting off with a raid hardpoint. And one thing that I want to be going about today, Taylor, I'm not sure, and nobody on the stream knows yet, but we are actually going to be starting off on a mutual host. So here at Rival Castle, we are going to be hosting this. So come on then, Taylor, who do you want to jump on board with?
Let's go right on board with Kahuna here, as I do in fact see him throwing some EMPs as well as some Simtex, but gets stunned right off the bat. But he's going to do a great job getting over there. He does in fact get an EMP assist, but gets taken out. Groundser, as well as Impost History. There's some interesting names. Impost Ristery is going to be. He's going to actually be rocking that 3 kill streak right now, working his way up towards that Hellstorm. Only 1 kill away. Can he get it? Gets it in gunfire right there with Groundser. Looked like Groundser was running that Remington, but now only an assist away from his Hellstorm. Can he earn it? Symptom's doing a great job, as well as Cinder holding down that hard point. And right now, Assault is the last alive. So interesting stuff going on here, and looks like it's going to be, in fact, one person on Team TEC.Clockwork. Groundser is going to be rotating over towards that kitchen side. So it looks like they are going to take it over right away.
Yeah, I'm still on board with History right now. I think that's the way that I got it called on the stream photo that I got given. So I'm just going to call him History. It's easier than trying to bring up some new word like Orc History or something like that. But yeah, I'm still on board with him, as he's going to be rocking this kind of anchor position right now. Taylor, I know that you love jumping on board with those people, yes. And already he's actually, well, he's going to get taken out there as soon as I say that. Taken out by Symptoms, getting a huge jump on him. And let's jump on board with Symptoms right now, using that foul, of course. Codcaster Curse comes in straight away. But what I was going to say about History is that he's actually already able to earn all of his score streaks, which is great for his team. And although they are down by about 10 points right now, you know, it's good for him that he's going to be able to use that when necessary. Let's jump on board with Twisted, actually. I think he's also going to be rocking this foul, and he's going to get EMP grenaded now. It seems that EMP grenades come in a lot on this hardpoint hill, especially. You know, obviously they're thrown around the map quite a lot, but I do feel on this kitchen one that they're brought in quite a lot. So do you feel that EMPs are more consistently used now, or do you feel like they're an overall thing on this whole map?
No, you know, I think they're really growing in popularity. The reason being is because those sentry guns are so overpowered. If you place a sentry gun down and you don't take it out by shooting it or throwing an EMP at it, it can in fact take a long time for that sentry gun to go away on its own. So EMPs are actually a great thing that have become very popular for competitive players as well as public players to use as well. So it's really great. You know, I like to see them used, in my opinion. And the reason why they're used in those kitchen ones, well, actually they're used, as you see here. I'm on board with Cinder. He's on a 5 kill streak, working his way up towards that Hellstorm. He's in fact is EMP'd. Oh, look at that! And he gets this War Machine. Great stuff on there as he picks up a nice 2-piece there, getting another kill. This guy's going off on a 9 kill streak already, and then he finally gets taken out by the car blowing up, unfortunately. But nonetheless, he was on a 9 kill streak before he gets taken out. But I do believe it is in fact used, especially in the garage hardpoint, and not only that, in the kitchen hardpoint, because it's such a small area. It's very confined. As soon as you throw an EMP in there, if you guys don't know, EMPs can in fact penetrate walls. So if you throw it into the kitchen or the garage hardpoint, it's going to EMP you usually right away.
Exactly. I'm going to jump on board with Assault. Let's give him some love from Team Impulse, and he's going to be the last one rotating around. Now, the reason why I've decided to switch on with him is it's going to be interesting to see, obviously, how he starts rotating over to that next hardpoint. As we have a look at the mini-map in the bottom right-hand side of the corner of the screen, TEC have already rotated around there really well, and we'll see that as they have actually taken control of this hardpoint. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Impulse lineup, especially Assault here, who was obviously the last person on that bottom garage hardpoint, is going to start rotating around. He's actually going to meet somebody here in middle map. He gets a nice jump shot there on Symptoms, takes him out, and he's going to be running around towards this, this back area of the map. See if he's going to get anybody. He's going to get hit markers down, but he doesn't actually pick up anybody. Let's have a look at the scoreboard right now and see what's going on at the second. And we're going to see, Twisted going huge, actually going 14-9 with 2 captures and 7 defense, really going big for his team. And everybody on the TEC side is going positive, whilst unfortunately on the Impulse side, 5-16 for Kahuna and 5-12 for FaZe. And Kahuna, FaZe, I'm not quite sure what role he's playing, but he doesn't have a single cap yet or a single defender on the map. And this game's already it's about 4 minutes in or so.
Yeah, I believe FaZe is in fact running the anchor position for Team Impulse. As I see him, he's actually over. Actually, I see a sentry gun down for Team Impulse. Very interesting. I didn't think anybody went on a long enough kill streak to earn a score streak for Team Impulse, but I guess they did. Assault's going to be inside this hardpoint. It's going to be contested, but he's going to take out Groundser right there from behind. Great stuff on his part. They're trying to make a comeback here. I don't know if they're going to be able to. That sentry gun going big, but the EMPs are going to come in, and it's eventually going to take it out. But FaZe does in fact go down, and now it's going to be up to History, holding down this hardpoint position, getting in a gunfight here, but gets taken out by Twisted as he's able to push in there and take it over. And Twisted is currently going to be inside his hardpoint position. He's on a 1 kill streak. He does in fact have that Hellstorm position The capture on Hardpoint gave him a lot of points. A lot of score going towards his next kill streak, but in fact he gets taken down, and Assault's going to be taking it over now. And Impulse trying to make a great comeback here. I don't know if they're going to be able to, but the game is still early with 5 minutes remaining. And as you see here, there's already a huge battle going on for that raid position here. 5 seconds remaining here, and it does in fact look like TEC is going to get it right off the bat, as some nice kills coming in there, and they do in fact take it over as Symptoms is going to be inside that hardpoint.
I think Tech were really working that well. They managed to push into that middle hardpoint, quite successfully. And with about 26 seconds or so left on the clock, it seemed like Impulse were actually forced to start getting ready to set up on that next raid hardpoint. They decided not to push it, and it was really interesting to see how Tech managed to push in there so easily. And then again, they managed to push in on this next raid hardpoint and completely get the nice spawns. Obviously, back in that laundry area, we've actually got 2 people on board in the hardpoint right now, and it's going to look like Symptoms. Let's jump on board with him. He's using that foul at the second, going to be looking towards this middle area of the map, looking through pillars, see if anybody's going to be coming there. But if we have a look on the mini-map, again down to our bottom right-hand corner, may meet somebody in a second. Twisted on a 5-kill streak, going huge in that anchor position. And, it looks like they've got this anchor position really locked down well, and this is the thing that's going to be helping them lots. And, we can kind of see that by the score. We've just got about 4 minutes left on the clock, and, they're only about 50 points away from winning this first map.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. I'm actually really impressed by TEC. Twisted went big. He, in fact, just earned another Hellstorm as well as a Lightning Strike as he used his first one. He was doing a great job on anchor position as I'm on board with him. He went on a 6-kill streak. Eventually got taken out, knocked out the anchor position. But I gotta say, he really did impress me. His gun skill seems to be on point. You see, they're picking up 2-piece on Assault as well as FaZe. What a beautiful kill with that Cap 40. This guy is going off. I gotta tell you, so far he has my MVP, especially for an anchor position. Right now, he gets taken out, but he was on a 3-kill streak there. He's going 26 and 13. He does have 4 captures as well as 11 defends. Those defends are coming in big as he has successfully defended off the hardpoint, and that's why I feel TEC currently is doing such a great job. Also, Cinder is looking at overall scoreboard, has 10 defends as well, so he's doing a great job. Both of them really being a dynamic duo, taking over those hardpoints and doing a great job. I'm actually still on board with Twisted. He's going to be rotating around for this next garage hardpoint. As I look at the overhead map, though, he is in fact going to run into somebody on that bottom R position, takes him out. And then a nice Lightning Strike coming in by Cinder, taking out the other anchor for Team Impulse. And it is, in fact, going to be Twisted, taking over this hardpoint position again, bringing his captures up to 5. I tell you, this guy is definitely going big and really taking it over. But I'm actually going to go on board with Cinder here, and he's rocking that War Machine here. 219 to 114 here, as that War Machine gets a big 2-piece there, but gets taken out by Twisted, but Twisted eventually takes it over. But Grounds are coming in there, Assault taking it over again. A beautiful fight here, but it looks like TEC is going to take the win.
I really like the way that Tech actually rotated back to this bottom hardpoint. They knew that Impulse were over by the pool side at the back of that last kitchen hardpoint, and then they managed to rotate over, by the raid section all down that side of the map, and basically were completely uncontested as far as I'm sure, and were easily able to get control of this hardpoint. And then obviously with stuff like, Sender had his War Machine out, they were easily able to defend it. And Impulse, were able to get those spawns for a while over on that pool side of the map, and they were able to get some nice spawns on it, but still, Tech had some brilliant defense work. Obviously, Tech Sender here with his MA going huge on a 6-kill streak right now, and they're actually going to take this first map in more than convincing style. I think that's actually the biggest difference I've seen in a hardpoint game on stream at all whilst casting, and definitely on raid hardpoint. And we've been commenting about this a lot, and I always do when we start on raid hardpoint, but it is usually a very close match, and then some one team just runs away with it at the end. But that really wasn't the case at all in that first game.
Yeah, most definitely. I got to give it to Twisted, going 29 and 18 with 12 defense.